Hello, thanks for watching Sunny Hippies broadcast of Deuce X PlayStation 5. Got this on the App Store on the PlayStation Plus game list, and I did play the other one a little bit. They're very similar. These games are hard, man. They kind of present like a little city block, or like one or a couple blocks of the city, and you've got to like navigate into a certain room, and there's different ways to navigate in there. You either have to conversate through the dialogue your way in there, or like talk to the correct person and get, or you can like just sneak through the windows, like I end up doing. I end up sneaking through the windows most of the so far. Um, 'Cause it's like super hard, man. You have to talk to the right people in the right order, and like I said, it's a city block, and they're not really holding your hand, or I don't read carefully enough. Um, and even when it gets to the battle stages, it's very challenging. You can't just like strong arm your way through because there's like 30 guys in there, and you only can take one or two hits before you get killed. So. Um, you have to stealth your way in or talk your way in. Um, I kind of did stealth and battle a little bit. I got it down to like you can sneak in the first level. You sneak into the top floor, and there's three guys. You can kill the three guys without alerting the 20 in the bottom, and then you get in, and then it's safe zone. Um, the second thing is when you talk to the gangsters in the basement to use all straight talk. Don't try to like finesse them or they get mad at you. Um, so like it makes sense, you know. This is seems like a precursor to Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's probably a little better than this, but this does some things different. This might do some things better than Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk starts to feel a little hollow. Of course, I played on PS4 before the patches and updates, so I do want to replay it. I heard they updated it a lot and they got rid of a lot of the patches. I mean, I liked it on PS4, but they made it a little more vibrant and a little less glitchy. So I do want to revisit Cyberpunk, but this does some things better. For example, a little more like puzzle solving strategy. Um, in some ways, this feels like a more of a, it's kind of like a similar dystopia with augments versus non-augments. Cyberpunk's more of a developed world and more of a developed, I don't want to say a developed story, but um, Cyberpunk kind of takes this and like fleshes it all out and tries to create like an open world like Grand Theft Auto, whereas this is more like in a can, but in some ways this does some things better. Uh, the graphics on Cyberpunk are a little more rounded, and this is a little more like a Tom Clancy. You know, this kind of does feel like a Far Cry or Tom Clancy, whereas a Cyberpunk feels more like a Grand Theft Auto. As far as like just a little more rounded versus square edges, I don't know. A little, this is a little more polygon and block. So I'm cooking breakfast. Cooking breakfast. So I'm gonna stop and eat a sandwich, but we'll get playing. If you like the video, please like the video. Hit the like and the subscribe button. It's free. It only takes 1 second, and it helps my channel. You don't even get notified or anything. It just literally costs you nothing and helps. I've been stuck at like 680 subscribers for like a week, so I'd like to see the number continue to grow. Thank you all who have subscribed. Creeps me out when the computer says, hey, if you shut down, other people that are using this computer won't be able to use it. Like, what? What other people are using the computer? Yeah, if you turn this off, the other people won't be able to use the computer. If you turn your computer off, the other people that are using your computer won't be able to use it. What? You know, what the fuck? That's why I'm turning it off, you know? It's fucking weird, you know? If you turn off your computer, some other people might be using your computer and then they won't be able to use it anymore. Like, what the fuck, dude? That message freaks me out, dude.
If you don't mind, I have a lost shipment to find.
Well, I'm not sure what to do, dude. It's very hard to people. I don't know why some are solid and some
Run
are...
DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Oh, what if they're downstairs? It's different color for the downstairs. Starving. I ate a lot yesterday. When you're starving in the morning, sometimes it has to do with malnutrition. I read about it. It often means, I think it's two things. If you go to bed and your stomach's full, like I ate like right before bed kind of, and then you wake up, your stomach's empty. Psychologically, your brain is going, hey, was full, now empty. But I was reading about it, and it said it could be an indication that you're not eating enough overall, that you're malnourished, that you're waking up with a sickly feeling, that you didn't eat it. You like, even though I ate a lot yesterday, it's a cumulative. It'll take like 3 days until it kicks in, and then my body goes, and then I don't wake up with a starving feeling. You wake up not full, but you wake up like contented. So like eating regularly is so important. Your heart works like 4 times as hard if you're hungry. Just think about it. You don't have the energy to burn. It's not burning energy. It's like burning itself out. So eating is so important. And eating, they say, the reason they say 3 meals a day is so you like stagger it out, because you should eat every 4 hours or every 2 hours. Say that your dinner is soup, salad, and pasta. Well, instead of having soup, salad, and pasta all at once, have soup at 5, salad at 6, and pasta at 7. It's the same 3 things, but stagger them out 1 hour apart, and then you're teaching your body metabolism and teaching your body that it's going to be eating every hour instead of like a stop start.
No, that's not consistent.
Or like a steady metabolism. Of course, I'm no nutritionist, so you should trust a nutritionist. You know, a lot of people say, oh, the doctors, they criticize doctors, this and that. But my doctor tells me, you know, go to a psychiatrist, a therapist. It's good to be in therapy to take care of your mental health, and a nutritionist to take care of your physical health. So while he's my doctor's in charge of my blood and my organs and everything. He tells me also take care of my mental health and eating healthy. So the importance of mental health and eating healthy. And a lot of people will say, oh, the doctor, they criticize doctors and say things like, oh, they should be more concerned with, you know, mental health. And well, my doctor is concerned with mental health and nutrition. They encourage me to eat salads every day, which I've done. And added salad to my diet every day. Some vegetables, I got strawberries, bananas, raspberries, blueberries, pomegranate. I've got spinach, celery, cucumber, tomato. And actually, I ate all that already this morning in a smoothie. People say that, like even my friend Caroline, who's like a vegetarian, she says, "Oh well, there's nothing in lettuce. Why do you keep saying lettuce?" Well, you know, there is a lot in lettuce. Lettuce carries a lot of electrolytes and. It's really good for your digestive system. It's like lettuce and celery and cucumber. It's like oil for a car, man. I mean, it's good for your car, like for your blood. It keeps your bloodstream going.
Go on. How can we make these?
You eat that shit regularly. It's like your body loves it. And then if you don't have that shit regularly, it's like death. You're like eating death. I'm not saying go completely vegan, but you should have like 50% vegetables at least. This one. Apartment 33. There's a new game out called 33. I'm so hungry, I'm starving. It's like unnatural hunger.
Known as Northgate, leads through the remains of the fortress.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel
It's like I
Brown.
haven't eaten in a fucking week. I had all 3 meals yesterday and sleep. Also, it doesn't show on the map, so you have to look very carefully. Here. Hold on a second, let me get my sandwich. dude, you're supposed to try to get her Snapchat or something. Kick Min's house, she's harassing me. I mean, girls say things like, I was just playing with you. Then they say, why can't I find someone serious? Well, quit playing with people too much. You're 30, you act like you're fucking. Act like you're 15. I know, it's crazy, man. Being a male, because, like, like, really like this OnlyFans model. She's like super duper hot. And then she starts liking me back, talking to me offline, and says she's looking for someone serious, a relationship. She'd love to fall in love and start a family, and I'm thinking, wow, this is pretty exciting, you know. I could really fall for this girl. Then you see her talking to another guy, doing her job, like when you met her, right? But now you're not complimenting her and throwing your tip in the jar. Now you're pissed, jealous. She didn't change, you did. You went from being a lustful fan to a jealous husband. So maybe don't date an OnlyFans model, or don't be jealous. Should you not be jealous too if you're like dating a girl already and got an established relationship? But if you just met her, start, you don't really understand it. he doing? And then it said stream for 0 minutes. Right?
That's quite a look.
It's crazy, dude. 1 hour, no views. I tell you there's something really going on, but what are you supposed to do? Why is it so fucking get it at Triple Cool? Jesus. Bakery, dude. Dope. I think I did get a code. It's I can't remember the 149. Oh. Would you stop wandering around? Come over here. Stop it. Stop. Stop. What the fuck is she doing? She could have just stayed right there. It's 352. Try. Why does it keep moving, dude? I was here, and then I fucking... 3874. There. Six eight.
I'm in the middle of something, Agent.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed...
Agent Jensen!
The people studying the train station security camera
My boss
footage
has
asked my
been checked in for
opinion about how
days.
vulnerable.
It occurs to me that he might be buried somewhere in the rubble.
Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely.
Preemptive action would be great if we knew where to start.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Crying out loud.
Access denied.
Davis relies on public perception.
Access granted.
I let him out of the zone.
Hej! Jejich ochočený zvířátko. Já s tím neměl nic společného, ty kreténe.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiate. Access denied.
But we agreed to keep it on the lower level.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Good to see you're okay.
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Guys, might as well be go.
Massive.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.